Yeah, hi, Ash. Congratulations. I'm going to ask you a kind of American foreigner question. As someone, coming here and looking at reading your newspapers and watching your television, and there's such a hunger for a champion. Where do you think that comes from? You have a deep, rich tradition in tennis, and then how does that affect you?
I think Australians in general love their sport. That's certainly no secret, and we've been very spoiled across all codes and forms of the game to have legends and those that have achieved unthinkable things. And especially in tennis as well, we've had legends throughout all of tennis history in Australia, and I think Australians are hungry for sport. They love it. They're addicted to it, and I think at this time of the year, it always floats around with tennis that they're looking for an Australian player in particular to go deep and have a really good run.
Do you feel it?
No, I don't think you do. I think for me, it's more about focusing on what I can with my tennis and my game, and then going out there on the court and trying to enjoy it, embrace it, and play with freedom.
Just your reflections on the match, Ash, if that's all right. What worked and what didn't for you?
Yeah, it took a little while to get going. A couple of slow games at the start, but once I got moving and into the rhythm of things, obviously it's a little bit of different conditions from here as it is to Sydney, but felt like I was comfortable. I served well and was able to get into return games really well, which is always a positive for me. And when I can control the ball off the first shot after serve and return, and especially with my forehand, that's where I'm in control of most matches.
It was a short turnaround, I guess, from Sydney to tonight. Did you feel that out there?
That's a good problem to have, though. Any time you're into a tournament before a slam, there's always the possibility that you'll be arriving late, and it's a very good problem to have. And yesterday we had the day off, was able to relax and everything, and then came in here today and kind of got used to the surrounds that they've changed. They're remarkable changes. What they've been able to do and what Tennis Australia's been able to do with all the facilities here, we're extremely spoiled. So had a bit of a look around and then get into the same routine like it's any other match.
Has not having Craig here affected you at all? It doesn't seem like it has.
No, the work is done. I know Ty's is watching, and I know I'll speak to him like we would debrief any other match. He just wasn't physically in the stands today. But no, we talk about the same things before a match. It's just via phone call as opposed to person, and I'm extremely lucky to have a Fed Cup captain like Mole who can step in and help out, and it's a very seamless transition. I play under her a couple of times every year. She's around a lot of the tournaments, so it's a very seamless transition, and it makes it very easy for me.
There were at least so far 7 Australian wins today. I don't know how much you keep up with the other things going on, but does that add to what's been a pretty special day for both yourself and the country, I guess?
Yeah, we're all aware of it, absolutely. I think particularly on the female side, there are a few young Aussies that got a win today, and really exciting, particularly a couple of Queenslanders that I train with often, and really exciting for them. And I think it's shown the depth that is in Australian tennis on the female side. Yes, those players at the moment are outside kind of top 100, between 100 and 300 in the world, but they're absolutely scratching the surface, and I don't think it'll be long before they're breaking through that ceiling, and that was on display today.
What do you know about your next opponent, Yafan Wang?
I've played her in doubles once before, but obviously it's a little bit of a different game, and I think I'll sit down with Ty's over the next 24 hours and exactly the same, whether he's physically here or not, whether he's able to be. It'll be a chat about what we want to go and execute out in the court, more so from my end, and trying to exploit a few things from hers.
You're going deeper and deeper into singles tournaments. Do you think at some point that's going to affect how much doubles you play?
I think even last year I played a little bit of a restricted doubles calendar with Coco. There are times where we had planned to play tournaments, but for other reasons we weren't able to. It didn't work out for us, and that's certainly no stress with me. And doubles is always going to be a massive part of my career. It was from when I very first began, and I would love to continue playing doubles right throughout my career. It's one of the best parts about tennis, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
You challenged them to come up with a few more new chants, but it must have been great to have such a big support crew tonight. Have you ever had anything quite like that?
Yeah, it's always very special at home, particularly my court arena. It's very close and intimate with the crowd, and it's a beautiful court. And the Vegemite fans are very cool, but the fans all across Australia, the support that I received in Perth and Sydney was amazing. And it's kind of no change from here. It's really phenomenal, the support that all the Aussies do get. I know the boys are out there, and the outside courts as well. The stands are packed. It's really special to play at home.